Hi, you guys. Welcome to my Venus Do Sign series. This is for Venus and Scorpio. So if in your birth chart, your Venus is sitting in a sign of Scorpio, this love reading is for you. Also, sometimes your Venus and your Sun can be in the same sign. That's okay. This can apply to you as well. If you don't know where your Venus is sitting, go to any free astrology website. Just pause this video. You can go to astro.com, enter in your birth time, day, location, and it's going to generate a free birth chart for you. You don't have to know your exact time for this. You could put 12 p.m. That's fine, but it's going to generate a free birth chart. And if in your birth chart your Venus is sitting in the sign of Scorpio, then this reading is for you. Also, if you do know your exact birth time, that is a plus, because if you have Scorpio 7th house, this can apply to you as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Also, you guys, I ask that you please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Thank all of you that have already done so. And so these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate, but hopefully it does. Okay, so the heart of the situation, we have the Page of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. Three of Swords. Then we have the Two of Wands. Eight of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Three of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so with the heart of the situation being the Page of Pentacles, some of you may be dealing with an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but we also have a fire sign, so maybe Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but that, you know, these are just the energies that kind of popped out. For some of you, there may be an age difference between you and your love interest, or you and your partner. You could be dealing with someone who is in their 20s or younger. You could be dealing with someone who is in their 40s or older. But I'm feeling like this person is very mysterious, and they have their eye on you. And I feel like this person is very shy, and they're coming out of hiding. So either this is you looking at someone, and you're coming out of your shell and, you know, getting ready to approach someone. Or this is, you know, what they're doing to you. Someone's watching you. Someone is standing back, and they're just observing you. This person is very responsible, very stylish too. I feel that this person likes to take care of themselves. I feel like they really have a fashion sense, especially when it comes to in a winter, I should say. I don't know, they just really like to carry themselves well and look nice. I also feel too there may be a coldness to them, but it might be because they're shy, because I am picking up like shy energy from this card. But all of these cards to me look like somebody is being watched. This King of Wands here is very analytical or skillful, and very seductive, very alluring. I feel like they are someone who's very dominating, someone who likes to be on top. Like you don't know where they're coming from. They have a lot of tricks up their sleeve. Like if one thing doesn't work, another thing works. And I know usually that's kind of like that magician energy, but that is what I'm feeling from this person. They pull out all the stops when they want something. So again, this could be you, this could be someone else. Now, with the Three of Swords, either some of you are in a long distance relationship, or there could be a separation. Maybe like if you're in a relationship, maybe you've recently separated from someone. If you have, it could be temporary, it maybe not, or maybe also this is, okay, it's a couple of things here. This could be a third party situation where someone came in between your relationship. And I don't know, I mean, because you connected with that person, I don't know, someone just, you could have left your partner, or maybe your partner left you. There's something going on. There's some sort of heartbreak or situation going on. Now, also, it could be due to long distance, because the Two of Wands here is looking out from a distance, and I feel like they have a bird's eye view of everything that's going on. They have a higher perspective. Also, with the Three of Swords, if you're single, it could be that either you hurt someone's feelings or someone hurt your feelings. Like you could be heartbroken about something for whatever reason, or maybe you found out news that was a little heartbreaking. But I don't feel like, if that's the case, I don't feel like it's going to last for long. I feel like there is some planning going on. Like either you are planning how you want to pursue someone, or this is what someone is planning to pursue you, because there is a decision that has been made. Maybe at one point there were two options, like there was, especially like we have the two people here and you had to decide. I feel like you made a choice, and someone's feelings could get hurt due to the choice that you make, or due to the choice that they're making. But it's like someone has made up their mind and they're like, okay, this is who I want, and this is how I'm going about getting it. If you're in a relationship, there's some sort of anxiety going on. Somebody had to choose sides and you just weren't happy with their choice or something. Some of you are overthinking the way you want to go about pursuing someone. I'm getting a sense of kind of holding yourself back, or like one minute you say, okay, this, I'm going after it, this is what I want, boom, or this is where I'm moving to. You might be like planning a move, but whatever the case, whatever that decision is that you're confident about, you get cold feet again, and you're just like, ooh, what if I make the wrong decision? And you're questioning yourself, and all these doubts and insecurities start to hold you back again. I can feel that you feel like your hands are tied, or maybe you're making some sort of excuses. Like all of these, every thought you have, every negative thought are excuses to keep yourself from pursuing what it is that you truly want or desire. And so you just kind of, it's like you're tongue tied, you're, whatever the case, feeling stuck or trapped, or maybe your situation is holding you back. But I feel like it's all in your mind, because it's swords. It's not real. This is something that can be changed instantly with your perspective. And maybe that's why a lot of times you do go off and think more positive thoughts and have to look at it from a higher perspective. So that you can have the upper hand in a certain situation. Somebody too, I feel, could be waiting to be rescued or saved. You could be acting like a damsel in distress, like, help me, and someone is watching from afar. Someone is making some sort of plan attack. They're planning to rescue you, basically, is what I'm picking up from that. For some of you, I feel like you're treading thin waters. there could be a lot of back and forth with some sort of decision that you're making or trying to make, or you keep changing your mind about something. If this isn't you, this could be someone that is pursuing you. And again, I just kind of feel like you're being watched, or you're watching someone. This is like someone is watching. See how they're watching from a distance and they're planning something? This is also watching and planning from a distance. So somebody is being watched and doesn't know it. Maybe you're both watching each other. It could, if you're in a relationship, maybe your spouse, there could be some trust issues. Your spouse could be spying on you, riding around, following you. There's something going on. Someone's trying to figure out how to possess you too, or you're trying to figure out how to possess them. How do I keep them? So be careful if you're in a manipulative relationship too, because someone could be manipulating you by tripping you and making you feel like you have no other options, or like you've talked about doing something new or adventurous and they're just like, you're crazy, you can't do that. You're out of your mind. So someone is saying things that hold you back, and you're feeding into their energy. So don't fall for that. Know that if you see something, go ahead and go after that. But yeah, I do feel too like you're might be having some difficult times, and some sort of decision is getting you're emotional, getting too emotional about something. Instead of just enjoying it, you're letting your judgment be clouded and kind of wondering if you're going to be making the same mistake over and over again, because you've repeated the same mistakes in the past, and now you're just trying to get away from it and maybe possibly do something different. For some of you too, I feel like you may have sent out a message, or you may have pleaded your case, and now you're just waiting to see what happens. You're like anticipating. You're like, well, I did this and I did that. Now I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. But you're also being very conscious and aware of how things are playing out. And it's like you're being optimistic, because it's like, yeah, your ship is sailing in, but I feel like you're anticipating something a lot. And especially with the whole watching thing, I don't know, that just keeps coming back up to me. I feel like someone is trying to plan either a surprise proposal, or just someone is getting ready to show you how they feel. Someone's getting ready to open up. And again, going back to that, not necessarily a third party, but having three options, and like just knowing that someone might get hurt in the end, but it's like you've made up your mind. And so some of you have an offering of love coming in, and it'll be something new. Or right after you break up with someone new comes into your life. That also could be happening. And also with the Ace of Cups, this is self-love as well, or some sort of blessing that you could receive, or blessing in disguise. I almost want to say it's like you're waiting for Santa Claus, or you're waiting for a package. It's like something is going to happen. Now you're just waiting for it. And I almost feel like it could catch you off guard or unexpectedly, because you're so busy looking for it. And it's just like the minute you take a break, it's like, oh, there it is. There's what I've been waiting for. There's a surprise for me, So there could be an offering of love right behind you, and you just haven't recognized it yet. Or you might receive an offering from someone that you weren't expecting to receive an offering from. There's also the possibility of starting something that you're passionate about, as far as career wise, or you're turning your your hobbies into something lucrative. That might be something that you're working on, starting a business, being an entrepreneur. So I'm seeing the possibility of that, especially if you were recently separated from your job. Then, you know, there's another opportunity for you that is like a gift from the universe. And then something else I wanted to say before I end the video here, something about self-love here. But yeah, this is just really having unconditional love for yourself. So just make sure that you also, you know, are treating yourself the way you're expecting to be treated, and you'll get that. It'll manifest. All right, so remember, these have been general readings. I hope it resonated. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want your private reading, just email me, nomad76@gmail.com. You can hit the description box and it'll open up and show you my email address. Email me from there. But thank all of you guys for watching, and many blessings to you.